Today's question, do vegans get enough protein? You know what, I'm offended. Just kidding. The answer is they can, yes. They can get enough protein. Probably some vegans don't because they're not intentional enough with their eating. Basically, let's break down what protein is. For those of you who don't know, protein is amino acids. Our body uses about 20 amino acids. 8 of them are considered essential amino acids. 2 are considered semi-essential and the rest are non-essential. So an essential amino acid is one that you need to obtain through food. So you need to eat those amino acids. Semi-essential means that your body makes them, but not at a rate fast enough to support growth, especially in children. So there's only 2 of those. The rest of them our body can manufacture. And we all know that protein is what our muscle tissues are made out of and other tissues like our hair, our fingernails. With as much meat and eggs and dairy as a typical person eats in Western society, there's really no protein issue. But on a vegan diet, since you don't eat any animal products, you have to be a little bit more intentional with how you eat. So a little known fact is most food contains protein. Even stuff like spinach or broccoli, typically that you're not thinking protein, those things do contain protein. But there are certain foods that vegans eat that are higher in protein. So those would be like whole grains, nuts, beans, legumes. If you eat a diverse diet and eat enough calories in your diet, vegans can pretty easily get enough protein. But it is kind of helpful if you're new to it to put what you eat into an app like Lose It, just so you know for sure. Another thing you may have heard about protein is what's called a complete protein. So complete protein is a protein that contains all of the essential amino acids. Another little known fact is that most foods do have all the amino acids that we need, but if they don't have them in sufficient quantities, then it's not considered a complete protein. So on a vegan or even a vegetarian diet, if you pair certain foods together, then you will get all the essential amino acids. So for instance, if you pair like a nut and a whole grain, you're gonna get all the essential amino acids between those. So like a piece of bread with peanut butter is gonna give you all the essential amino acids. Brown rice and beans and rice will give you all the essential amino acids. And you don't have to pair those, like eat them at the same time at every meal. You know, you don't even necessarily have to eat them in the same day because our body will store those amino acids and use them as needed. There are some vegan foods that are complete proteins. The most common ones would be like soy and any derivatives of soy like tempeh or tofu. And then also quinoa is a complete protein. So how much protein do vegans and non-vegans need? Because we're all human, right? We need between 1 and 2 grams per kilogram of healthy body weight. So if you're obese, for instance, you should base your protein requirements on your healthy body weight, not your obese body weight. I hear a lot of people throw out 1 to 2 grams per pound of body weight. That's just way too much protein. Any protein that's not used for tissue repair or other functions of your body is just excess calories that you're consuming. And when you start to get over 30% of your daily calories consumed from protein, then your kidneys have to work extra hard. So it's not good to have just so much extra protein. You should have the amount of protein that you need for your lifestyle, your body requirements. So getting back to the original question, do vegans get enough protein? Yes, yes they can. If you eat intentionally, track your food in an app like Lose It, you should be fine. Just make sure you do your research, are eating smart, are eating right for you. All right, that's all we got for this Q&A. We'll see you next time.
Is it impossible to achieve your fitness goals? Have you tried and failed over and over again? Don't feel bad. Millions of people can relate, but what most don't realize is that the main reason for this is the inability to change behavior, and that's why Gold Arrow has introduced fitness consulting. What is fitness consulting? It's having professional guidance through one of the most difficult endeavors that you will attempt. Consultants are more than just coaches and give you much more than just a plan. They provide knowledge, support, and techniques to get you through the barriers that have held you back. An app called Lose It is the key tool that connects you to your fitness consultant, making sure you are never alone. If you're serious about finally breaking through barriers and living out your vision, go to goldarrowfitness.com and click on Fitness Consulting. In the meantime, subscribe to Gold Arrow Fitness on YouTube for free content, workouts, recipes, and fitness tips. There's no better time than right now to start living your vision that you have for yourself. Join Gold Arrow Fitness and take the first step to a healthier you.